All right, good day, everyone, and thanks for joining us here in the charts. This is the Market Beast, Napoleon. All right, folks, we need to talk about NEO. It recently broke or closed below a level that I didn't want it to close below. We also hopefully we're leaving a link to a video where we found a NEO pattern that I wish I did not discover. So we'll make this one pretty straight to the point and hopefully as thorough as we possibly can. Let's go over the levels here on NEO. So yeah, let's do it, guys. Welcome back, loyal family. If you're new here, we only explore price action. Thanks for sticking around, loyal subscribers. Let's dive into the charts. Today's March the 29th, 2025, and the previous close of NEO, $3.75, slightly negative 5.7% for the day. Okay. All right, folks, I'm not even gonna try to make it seem as if, NEO is still looking bullish, but I will answer just some practical questions as far as, are we still long NEO? Yes. Are we up on our investments? No. Has NEO made a new low? Now, this is super important because remember, we focus on the information that's in the charts, and the charts are saying, not suggesting, they are saying that, let's zoom in here, okay? Let's erase everything, guys. I want you guys to get this, okay? So a new low, according to our last video post, do I still have that pulled up? Yes. So it's right here. So NEO scary pattern I wish I didn't discover. If you're looking on the charts, that red line actually represents $4.08. However, let's put a line there. $4.08 would be right around here. So this is the reason why I wouldn't necessarily say concerned. I don't want to say the wrong word. People start selling, saying, "Oh, I sold because you said this." All right, listen, have your own strategy, okay? Follow through with that strategy so that you will protect yourselves at all the time, right? So this weekly close, I think, is pretty obvious, right? Sticking out like a sore thumb there. All right, so that weekly close that I just circled, that makes me raise an eyebrow, okay? Because not only because it closed below that $4.08 level, also because the market has been consolidating. So remember, when you have a lengthy amount of consolidation, it makes the breakout aggressive, okay? So if we take this into consideration, let's go ahead and put a box around that range that I'm looking at so that we're kind of clear on what I'm talking about here. So I would just kind of, roughly consider this a range of interest of consolidating, okay? So even with this information, the market still did not break out, okay? Yes, for those of you who are unfamiliar with, breakouts can be to the upside or downside. It appears that these sellers are trying to break out to the downside. Although it appears that that's what they're trying to do, they have not done it yet. Again, on our last video post, we mentioned that the level for a new low would be $3.60. It is just shy of that level. It is just about, it's literally like 3.5% away from that level, or like 3.4% away from that level. And again, by no means am I trying to make it seem as if this is some sort of bullish setup, because I do not like the way this is setting up, okay? And again, that's from someone who's long and who understands graphs and price, etc., okay? It appears that the sellers are about to make a very interesting move, and it may be lower than $3.63. Now, if that were to happen, as we mentioned on our video about the pattern that I discovered that I wish I did not discover, here's what likely could play out if history repeats, okay? So let's just draw that out on the chart here so that we're clear. All right, so consolidating, which again, that makes me nervous, that consolidating and then the breakout to the downside, oof, wow, it could get pretty nasty. But if there is not as an aggressive breakout to the downside, we'll get a new low. All right, it'll be below $3.63, wherever that will be. I'm not sure. Let's give it some time. But hopefully it's a slow, methodical move, right? Just kind of moving to the downside, a controlled selling, if you will. And that new low is created, all right? And then it will likely be let's call it a dead cat bounce. And after that bounce, there would be a lower low created, according to what I found in the charts on our last video post. I actually had, it's a 12-minute video. Take the time to listen to it. Hopefully we're leaving a link for that. Let's see if we can go back. Yeah, let's see. All right, so here's kind of a snapshot of what we were taking a look at. If you can see like that rectangular white box, right? You see this green check mark. You got a new low, which is what I just explained to you guys. We'll get that breakdown on the new low. And I know this seems arbitrary, right? But I was able to determine that a new low may be coming in based on past price action. Okay, and it appears that that may be coming true. So if you're kind of doubting in your head there, just, be a little bit open here. So a new low, right, is printed on the chart. All right, after the new lows printed on the chart, according to the previous higher low, right, like I guess you can call these two levels, new low, and then we'll get a lower low. So this is the area in which I would likely focus more of my attention on for an opportunity to play the market to the upside. And that might be the last time that I play NEO, because I'm not a long-term investor in NEO, at least, right? Nothing against NEO, okay? Don't come for me, bulls there. But that will probably be the last time, unless there's something that I'm seeing in the charts that would suggest for me to do otherwise. But my plan for NEO is to let this play out, let the potential new low income, right? New low. It happens hopefully slowly, methodically. And on that second lower low, I'd likely be gearing up to play a really nice move to the upside, a final move to the upside for NEO. And we'll go ahead and part ways with the NEO instrument. All right. So seems like a lot I'm saying here, salads of words. So what I'm expecting next is a new low. Let's see how the weekly candles will print out. See if it'll be a slow, methodical move to the downside. If it's super aggressive, then yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on in the NEO markets. All right. So let's leave you guys out with two levels here. Excuse me. So that $3.63. Okay, I think we went over that. Yeah, about 363. Yep, right around there. Now the long term, I think it was the $3, and we're kind of nitpicking levels here, right? But I think it was $3.45 is when you start digging into the long term consolidation. This range here, you'd have to look at the last video post. Well, not the last. I think it is the last. The video post where we discuss the long-term consolidation range, which is what I just circled on the chart there. It looks like an inverted head and shoulders pattern. This long-term consolidation range is perfectly intact. Although NEO has been going down for a very long time, this range is still intact. The range is in between about $1.18 at the lower level here, and the highs of about $4, about $4.40. All right. So this range still intact. Can this change? Absolutely. But for the meantime, the long-term consolidators, the original consolidators for the NEO market are still holding strong, but time is ticking. All right. And they need to show some sort of sign of consolidation within the $3.45-ish level, give or take. Weekly candles hopefully can maintain support there at the worst case scenario. All right, $3.45 weekly candle. So again, in closing here, I'm giving you guys a lot of information because I just want to kind of walk you through the story behind what I'm seeing. Although it does not look good, doesn't matter how it looks to me. What is going on as of now, as the previous close in NEO, it has not made a new low. That's not something I'm just making up. That's on the charts here, okay? So don't base your entry and exits on emotions, right? Base it on data that you have discovered, not what I'm saying. Just base it off what you find comfortable and practical for you to make your investment strategy work for you, okay? But according to the charts, let's close it out, guys. Again, I just wanted to go as thorough and in depth as I possibly can as far as what we're looking at, where NEO is. It's in an overall downtrend. However, things are still perfectly intact from a long-term perspective. $3.63. That's a new low, and we need to really raise an eyebrow according to when this downtrend will end, which seems to be never, right? It's been going on ever since, well, the highest point, January 11th, 2021. So, yeah, about 4 or 5 years. Wow, just down, down, down. All right, so, yeah, I know the long-term investors are extremely frustrated. Let me know if you guys are frustrated down in the comment section, long-term investors. But yeah, new low, 363. Long-term critical level to kind of keep the consolidation range from the original participants intact, $3.45. Weekly candles closing above these two levels. In the worst case scenario, 345. There's still hope. All right. I'm trying to find something for the bulls, you guys. And again, I'm long, guys. I'm still long this market. All right. So I'm just giving you the information as I'm seeing it in the charts. All right. And hopefully you all can respect and at least, understand that I'm just giving it as I see it. All right, guys. So that's the end of the video. I think I've done well. Hopefully, if you didn't catch everything, just rewind it back. All of the information is there as far as what to look for on the weekly candles, the levels that it should close above or needs to close above in order to show a sign of a turnaround. There's no turnaround here. NIO is in a down trend and appearing to be gearing up to jeopardize the consolidation range from the original investors. All right. That's all I got for you, wonderful folks. Let me know, was that information good? I don't know. Let me know down in the comment section. I gave that one my best, guys. So if you're new here, we also explore the alternative markets. And again, that's the end of the video, guys. So you can kindly join us here on this interesting journey by subscribing, and we'll send that information out to you when it's available. Remember, everyone, always have a strategy before you enter the market. Keep that positive energy flowing, and we'll talk soon. Bye for now, NIO investors. Oof.